a forest filled with tall trees and winding streams. Fern, the little fawn, loved to roam under the warm sun. As the day came to a close, Fern began to think about building the coziest, softest nest for a night of peaceful dreams. She invited her dear friend, Oliver the calm otter, to help her gather the fluffiest materials. Oliver swam in the gentle river, collecting the softest feathers that birds had left behind. He brought them back to Fern, who had already started gathering the silkiest moss and the most delicate petals from the forest flowers. Together, they worked in harmony, their movements quiet and peaceful. The moon was rising high in the sky, casting a silver glow over the forest. Fern and Oliver continued to work on their nest, adding layers of downy softness and warmth. They wove in threads of spider silk, so fine and gentle that they shimmered in the moonlight. As the nest began to take shape, it became a haven of comfort and tranquility. Fern and Oliver added a sprinkle of stardust they'd collected from the night sky, making the nest sparkle with magic. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, and the sound of crickets provided a soothing background hum. The nest was almost complete, and Fern snuggled into it to test its coziness. The softness enveloped her, and she felt her eyelids growing heavy. Oliver settled beside her, his calm presence a comforting reassurance. Together, they breathed in the peaceful atmosphere they'd created. The forest around them grew quieter, the trees standing guard like sentinels. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves, whispering a lullaby to Fern and Oliver. The night deepened, and the stars shone brighter, casting a celestial glow over the forest. In their cozy nest, Fern and Oliver felt the world slowing down. Their breathing synchronized, and their hearts beat in harmony. The softness of the nest and the peacefulness of the night wrapped around them, holding them close. As the night reached its deepest moment, Fern and Oliver were surrounded by a sense of wonder and calm. The forest was a haven, and their nest was a sanctuary within it. The world was full of magic, and they were safe and warm. The last thing Fern and Oliver heard was the gentle lapping of the river against the shore, a soothing melody that accompanied them into the realm of dreams. Their peaceful slumber was filled with visions of the forest's wonders, and the softness of their nest cradled them through the night. In the stillness, Fern and Oliver slept, surrounded by the quiet of the forest, their hearts filled with peace and their spirits wrapped in the warmth of their cozy nest, ready to dream under the starry sky.